to lead by example, helped everybody get money. I quit leaning, start gambling, I'm an ex-codeine junkie. Stayed at motels with my family and did push-ups with my blanket. Used to work a brum for my brother and them, but ain't never been no flank. Some niggas tried me but couldn't pump me. Just a young.
All right, guys, what's going on? Let's do this.
Look at this G right here, bro. It's my boy.
You feel good, bro?
Feel good, man.
You excited?
Let's get it.
Dude, this is what it's all about, guys. Listen, so Davron and I, we're actually headed to the mall, and I just wanted to show him a sneak peek of what would be required for somebody to actually begin with a launch and actually be successful in the credit space. And I just want to separate myself from all the other credit repair gurus or credit repair guys who only want to show you their cars. Obviously, I'm going to show you my car because that's how I'm going to get everybody's attention in the audience. However, I'm going to show more in detail of what it takes to actually be successful day to day in a credit repair business if you're just starting out. For me, I don't have to do this because my list is already massive on social media, and I can just reach out and get those people to remarket me and create a new momentum out of nowhere because it's just so fat. But I just want to show everybody. First, I just want to show Davron because I know Davron was kind of curious about what I do. Because it's just kind of like a mystery. You know, you're like, oh, what does this guy do? This guy has his cars. I have no idea. But instead of showing you what I do right now, because it's not as relatable, I'm going to show what I did in the beginning to create this beautiful life. And I actually instructed one of my really good friends a couple years ago to do this, and he came out so successful because he just trusted the process and trusted my word on it being effective. So guys, if you have faith, you can be successful. However, without it, you're going to have a struggling path. But yeah, man, anyways, let's get right into it, man. Let's freaking do this. Davron, could you actually pull up the karta for...
Let's do it, brother.
For the ball?
Yeah, just keep going straight.
Oh, we're right next to it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
10 minutes away.
Okay. I'm gonna start the podcast right now officially for the one that we were talking about. So, anyways, Davron, I want you to tell the audience, what do you do right now for work, and where are you located?
So I'm in Miami, Florida, with my boy right here.
Yeah.
I moved here like a year and a half ago, but I was doing real estate. I still do real estate. Started in California, Sacramento.
California, okay.
Yeah, 2019. Crushed it, crushed it in Sacramento, California, but I moved here a year and a half ago, so basically to start over, right?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get out of California, it was during COVID time, so a lot of stuff were like locked up and like mask bullshit, right? So
yeah, fuck the mask.
Didn't align with my
That's why you left Cali, right?
Exactly.
That's why I left because I was actually in Chicago, and then I went to Phoenix during 2020.
Oh, nice.
And then I was like, man, Phoenix is getting too blue, man, too messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these masks, all these haters, bro. I walking in, bro. I was like, bro, I can't be in any of those areas.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta be in a hard, freaking far right red state. That's why my seats are red as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Even at the gym, man, like I had to wear a mask. What the fuck was that? Like, how do you wear a mask at the gym, right?
What the fuck is that?
So,
why are your policies like that? Why are you guys trying to suffocate people when we all know it's all a freaking hoax? You understand?
Yeah, so that's the reason, right? I had to get out of there, and I moved here to start over. And after, also doing some traveling, because, I was stuck in a bubble in California. In Sacramento, that's where I grew up. Yeah. I didn't really travel. I was stuck in a bubble, and, I became successful because, and I started traveling, and my mind kind of opened up, right?
Yeah,
so I'm like, you know what?
Bro, it's so important to travel.
There's a big world outside of...
Shit.
Yeah, there's a big world outside of, just being in California, Sacramento, even Miami, bro. Like, there's a big world out there, right? That we can... New experience, whatever. So right now we live in a world right now, right? Where we can actually...
Yeah.
Fuck, that's beautiful. Ah! Holy fuck!
So you were saying about the world?
Bro, that was fucking beautiful, bro. Fuck, that was good. Oh, shit.
Right?
So, bro.
Keep going.
Yeah, bro, there's a whole fucking world, right?
Exactly.
So I'm like, dude. And every time I travel somewhere, I meet fucking Leos. I meet, like, fucking people outside the Matrix, bro. Outside of fucking Matrix. These people are, like, not stuck in an office 9 to 5 in or even a business like just in one city, right?
Yeah. I can
So
exactly.
like you can be anywhere. I want to be fucking omnipresent. I want to be anywhere, right? So and these are that's how you build best relationships too. Like, you know, best ideas come to mind. Like, you just experience the world, right? Because we're all gonna be fucking dead, bro. You don't know. 6 months, 1 year, fucking 25 years, 30 years. You don't know.
Exactly.
But all these people, like before that, it wasn't possible, bro. The internet didn't exist. Fucking social media didn't exist, right? You couldn't just earn money. You have to be stuck in Miami. You're born in Miami. You're fucking stuck here, unless you move for a job, like whatever, right? You're stuck in Sacramento. So then I realized, I'm like, cool. All right, so like, I know I can become successful in one place, but I want to be like, even if I'm not gonna make millions of dollars, but if I can make fucking 10 grand a month, being anywhere in the world, I'm a fucking. If I make 10 grand a month, I'm in Colombia. I'm already a millionaire, bro. I don't need to make 10 million a year here, right?
You see, when I about the 10K a month. When I was going door to door, and I was living with my mom in Chicago, in the northwest suburbs, in a town called Palatine, in a townhouse, I was making between $10,000 to $14,000 a month, and I was the happiest man on this planet compared to 99% of people. I was knocking door to door 7 days a week in the snow, in the rain, and whatever. I'd come home, look at that Rolls. Oh my God, look at that Rolls truck.
That's nice,
bro.
Your next car, bro.
Exactly. I'm gonna trade in the R8, put some cash on top, get a Rolls truck. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what I'm saying is, I was the happiest person even with that income. Because here's the thing: if you guys can just get to a point where you're stacking at least 70% or 80% of your money, just accumulating it for a future investment, then you're in a good position. Like, that's the reason that I'm successful. When I was doing it all my come up phase, I just kept stacking and stacking and stacking cash to put it into an investment. I didn't care what the hell happened to the money. I just stack it and fucking put that shit in an investment because I want to play offense. I want to go out and create new money. So when you're not in scarcity, Nick is not here because I'm not exposed. When you're not in scarcity, you're in an abundance frequency. So that's where that abundance comes from. That's why I did the car. That's why I have the cars, have the nice places, nice crazy travel ever, because I'm not scared to put money. I'm not scared to, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how to make it. And that's what this podcast ties into for the next episode that we're going to be shooting. So, like, yeah, guys, at the end of the day, the major key in this life to really be healthy and grateful and happy is showing up 7 days a week to your job or to your position. If you're an entrepreneur, dude, let's just face it. If you're an entrepreneur, you are a salesperson. You are no more than a fucking salesman. And most people just they don't want to accept it. And they want to get fancy. They want to spend time on things that don't matter. They want to spend time on their business card. They want to spend time on how pretty their profile looks. Like, bro, all this content shit, you think I post this shit? I don't post this shit, bro. Do I have to turn right somewhere around here?
Oh, shit. Keep going straight.
Keep going straight, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, that's what most people do. They get lost, you know what I'm saying? So, my advice to anybody that's starting out, guys, you guys got to focus on what matters. You guys got to focus on what 95% of people aren't doing and what 5% of people are doing, which is going out and creating opportunities for themselves, getting exposure, putting themselves out there, and just doing whatever it takes. Whether they have success or not, they do it with a positive attitude. Like, when I was going door to door, I would knock on the door. I would be happy. I would just be happy that I could go walk up because I got legs to knock on the door. That's the mindset that I had when I was going door to door. It's all the newspapers.
The guy to your right is filming it.
You know what I'm saying? So people don't realize that you have to be grateful before you even make the sale. How? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you're a person at a door and I knock on your door and I was negative and I had a bad attitude at the door. Bro, why would you buy from me? You have to have the same positive attitude, whether you think that person's going to buy or whether that person's not going to buy. Because your energy is what determines the output of the outcome. So, and how do you raise your energy? You get into a frequency of gratitude. And when you're grateful, you're happy. And when you're grateful, you're happy, that means you're in a state of receivership. And then that's the way that things can come to you in your life, man. As long as you're taking the positive actions day to day, regardless of the outcome. Bro, every time that I made it freaking huge in my businesses, in whatever that I was doing, it's because I was just doing that activity that I knew deep down I was supposed to be doing, that worked at least a couple times, because if I could do it a few times, at least 2 or 3 times, that means, guess what? I can do it a 4th time, I can do it a 5th time, 6th time, 7th time, 8th time, 9th time, 10th time. You see what I'm saying? So when people become aware of that activity that creates the money,
just like going to the gym, bro.
Just like
11 years, bro.
Exactly.
11 years. Like we're not.
Look at you're huge as fuck, bro.
Not just gonna get it, bro.
You're not gonna get it. Exactly.
Fucking like
massive. Now he's natural too.
Natural.
You know
Never fucking taking it.
So, bro, what am I getting at here? I'm getting at that you guys gotta fucking embrace the activity with a positive attitude, and not expecting anything, but knowing that, hey, I know that this is the shit that I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying, guys? So,
and to add to that, right? Like Leo said, he was making 10 grand a month, right? So think about making 10 grand a month completely online. Like 10 grand a month, you'll live a good life in Miami, and comfortable, good life. You're gonna spend a lot because it's Miami, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're earning 10 grand a month and you live in freaking Colombia, you're living like a king on 3 grand of it, but you're saving 7 grand. After like a couple months, you have a down payment for a freaking house right there for an investment. Then you can, every couple months, you can start buying houses in the U.S. You know, like in the Midwest, usually like for 200, 300K, you know, you can buy duplex, triplex, you can find a good one, right? So that's kind of like my plan right now. I want to live a good life. At the same time, I also want to invest, right? But living in Miami, it's, you know, like, unless you're balling like this guy, right? But like, if you like,
you're
let's say,
balling because you
100%, of course. But you know what I mean? Like, but you can actually live a balling life and also invest, you know, like with even 10 grand a month, like.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing, and that's why it's so important to just learn those skills that are required to even get to there and even beyond. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, guys, like I said earlier, what matters most is that activity. You guys got to focus on activity. I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm giving you the game. It's your choice if you want to apply it, you want to listen to it, you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has the information. It's just, what's it called? Knowing something and not doing it is not knowing. So you could know how to make all the money in the world. You could know all the crazy sales persuasion tactics. But if you're not speaking to people, hundreds of people a day, bro, you don't want it. You're full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always remember that, like, when people would complain about when they weren't successful in my previous business, like, that company that I was working for, I was like, dude, these people are victims of themselves. Their habits. It's like, think of the inactivity and the negativity as like a chain, like a habit. And there's a quote by Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger that said, most habits are too weak to be felt. Chains of habits are too weak to be felt until they're too strong to be broken.
Let's say some of your listeners are going through that right now. How do you, if they're going through that, like the negative habits, whatever, how do you break out of that to get to the level of success?
The best way to do that is to.
Have you been there? Have you been in that cycle?
I've been there when I was coming up in 2017. I've been there. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm only making fucking $2,000-3,000 a month. I was all fucked up, and that was because I had such terror emotions. I had such horrible emotions psychologically that I wasn't associating what I was doing with positive wealth creation. You know what I'm saying? So the moment that you can associate an activity with a positive outcome, regardless of if it is going to be, you know, successful or not, that's when you can break free. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should elaborate more, because.
And what actions did you take to get to the level of mindset that?
So this is what I did. When I was going door to door, I started having wins, and wins build self-esteem. They build that character. Right. They build that momentum. So when you have all these wins, you start realizing, like, oh snap, I'm actually getting good at this.
Yeah.
But the only way you can get to that is if you put in the work and fail like crazy. Like, you have to just, like, in the beginning, when I got my first 2 sales, I didn't know what the fuck I said. Whatever I said worked, and that built that self-esteem. These assholes keep calling me. Anyways, and once you push hard and you overcome stuff and you start working, you start having a little bit of progress. Oh my gosh, the world starts opening up to you slowly, piece by piece.
Your confidence goes up.
The confidence goes up, and then, like, just so you, Davron, I want you to understand my mindset. When I was going door to door, bro, I rode that bitch to the end. I rode door to door to the fucking end, bro, because I thought the world was ending in.
That's in Chicago, the colds of Chicago.
Bro, in March of 2020, dude, this is how committed I was to door to door. I was like, bro, I'm staying in door to door for the rest of my life. That's the mindset that I had. And then when Corona happened, I'm like, oh my God, I just said that I just 6 months ago, like, because as I started stacking 60, 70, 80K, I'm like, bro, this is the best shit ever. Door to door, over anything.
What were you selling
again? Fuck about anything. Say it again.
What were you selling?
I was selling the newspaper subscriptions.
Nah.
Yes.
What the fuck? What was the commission on that?
Bro, I was making like $25, $30 a pop, bro. Like, dude, people don't have humility. One day you'll have one if you work.
I thought you were saying like solar or like pesca.
No,
I don't know.
Solar,
Man,
not pesca. Everybody's doing that
Yeah.
bullshit, man. That's not bullshit.
There's a lot of money
my
there.
solar guys, I love you guys. I respect you guys going door to door. But not everybody has to do, bro. It doesn't matter. Wow. It doesn't matter which fucking
newspaper subscription.
Chicago Tribune newspaper, bro.
What?
It does not matter what the fuck you sell. What matters is, do you know how much activity you have to do to create a certain outcome?
But the habits and like the skills you learn from that, you transferred into your current business right now, and that made you successful.
Yes, and that's the reason that I became very, very successful, is because I was a first-year cat, but I made over $500,000 in the credit repair space. Because I built up that strength from door to door, I understood the psychology. Okay, I talked to 10 customers, I closed 20. I mean, I closed 2 or 4.
I mean, that's what I did too, man. From real estate, literally door to door, right? Like, you know, when you have an open house in the neighborhood, you have to knock every door. Exactly. Or like also like, you know, listing in the neighborhood. Hey, I just listed your neighbor's house. Anything I can help you with? Do you know anybody in the neighborhood that's willing to sell? Are you looking to sell? You know, stuff like that. So
exactly,
build that relationship,
and that builds up that reserve when you start getting like that 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10. But here's the unspoken thing in the sales industry. When you go maybe 30 knocks without a sale for an up and coming guy that doesn't like a first timer that doesn't understand that those 30 knocks, you have to look at it from a macro. You have to look at the deals from a macro, not just like a daily closing ratio. You have to look at, okay, I may have knocked 30 doors today, but these 30 doors are going to get factored in maybe in the next 3 hours, or they're going to get factored in for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Or they're going to get factored in fucking for the next week.
Yeah.
So like I'm just going to explain it better, because this is important. So let's just say a guy knocks 10 doors, he doesn't get any sales. He knocks 10 more doors, he gets 4 sales. His closing ratio is not 40%. It's still 20%. You just got to look at it at a macro. I mean, you just can't quit just because you knock 10. You know what I mean? So that's a major key for the up-and-coming guys. But anyways, guys, it's Davron, Lee over here, guys. We wanted you to get some value out of this. Lambo Talks with Leo. We're going to do these as many as possible. Davron is definitely going to come on again.
Let's do it, brother.
We might even do part 2 after the fucking mall.
100%. Let's do it.
Let's see, bro.
That way.
Fucking get it, bro. Let's hit the mall. Let's do it.